Cheers, my thrifting friends. Well, I have, I think, a really cool video for you this week. And as you can see from my display right here, I've got some beautiful pieces of Limoges and milk glass and transferware to show you. So as many of you know, I own a consignment store, and I primarily deal with clothing and handbags and things like that, but I definitely carry hard goods as well, home decor, and I carry vintage too. It's a big mixture, and one of my consignors contacted me to help her liquidate some of her estate pieces. So she has a beautiful collection of Limoges and transferware and different pieces. And what I thought I would do is I put them all out on my table, and I figured that I would go through them with you, kind of like a haul, but really it's not anything I purchased. I'm being commissioned to sell them for her on her behalf. So I figured you would have a lot of fun going through them, because I certainly did when I unwrapped them all to put them out, and I cannot wait to have them for sale in my store. But before I do that, let's take a look at all these beautiful pieces. So I was going to take this a little at a time, and the first bunch of things I thought would be fun to look at would be all of her beautiful pieces of milk glass. So she's got this ruffled, this one doesn't have a maker's mark on it, but she's got this ruffled little vase. And the rest of these are beautiful filigree pieces, which I feel are very desirable in milk glass. This one doesn't have a back stamp either, but this is a very pretty piece. Nice ruffled piece. This definitely looks like Westmoreland. I'd be surprised if it doesn't have the back stamp on it. I don't see it, but it definitely looks like Westmoreland. It's very much in the style of that. And this one is really different. I love the flowers at the intersection of all this lattice here. This one does have the W back stamp. So this is definitely, there you go. You can see it right there. This is definitely a piece of Westmoreland. It's really, really beautiful. And then she's got this one. I love this. I saw a similar piece of this, but in black glass, when I went to the Salmon Brook Antique place. This is also definitely Westmoreland. You can see the back stamp there. So a really pretty collection of milk glass that this consignor had, which is going to look very pretty, very elegant in the store. Very beautiful. She had 4 of these Royal Doulton plates. These are also really beautiful. They have a blue floral design with a tan and gold edging and some really gorgeous garland. That's the back stamp on those. She had 4 of those. Those are really beautiful. And then she had some interesting, these dishes. They have like a depiction of these fowl on them. Wild birds. Not quite sure. I think that's maybe a Bavarian back stamp, something like that. And this one, these would look really beautiful if you have a china cabinet or a hutch for display. I think these would look really gorgeous. Yeah, maybe like Bavaria, something like that. So those are really beautiful. She had some really beautiful covered dishes that were floral. So she has this one, which has like a pink design on it. And then this is the whole really ornate bottom to that. That's really beautiful. And that's Limoges. Really beautiful covered serving dish. It doesn't have any spoon or anything with it, but it does, have the cover. And then there's this one, which is a really delicate, I love this ornate handle on top. This is really stunning. Wow, this one's heavy too. So that's the top. And then the inside also has the beautiful florals. And this is the side of it. This one's really beautiful. And this one is also Limoges. It's the back stamp. What a beautiful, elegant dish. I'm sure she set many beautiful tables with these pieces. And then she's got this one, which is also quite lovely. This one I think she taped. Yeah, she taped this one, so I'm not gonna mess with it yet to take off the tape. But I'm pretty sure that this one is also Limoges. Wow, look at that beautiful, beautiful. Yep, this is Haviland, Limoges, France. So that one is so beautiful. Probably the prettiest one on the table. I think that's really gorgeous. I mean, if you're into Limoges, she has some really beautiful pieces here. This one right here, it just looks like regular roses. It's really beautiful. This one's taped as well, so I'm not gonna mess with that, but here's what the side looks like. Really beautiful, and here's the back stamp. Not sure if this one is Limoges. Maybe not. It says 1264 right here. It doesn't look like the Limoges back stamp. Looks like something else, but it's still pretty. So those are the covered dishes that she had. Sauce or something if you were serving it with a dinner or lunch. And then this absolutely stunning bowl. I think this is also one of the most beautiful pieces that she has, that she is consigning with me. Oh my God, look at those beautiful hand-painted flowers. Let's look at the back stamp on this one. This one is RS France. Not quite sure. Oh, Prussia. Excuse me. France. What am I saying? Prussia. RS Prussia. So I'm not quite sure if somebody out there knows what that means or can date it from that back stamp, but it feels very old. It looks old, and it looks quite elegant and stunning. And then she's got this bowl right here. This is a beautiful, 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 elegant. Look at all the detailed gold, gold leaf accents on it. That's really beautiful. Let's look at the back stamp on this one. Ooh, this is really faded. I think it's another one of those Prussia. It says like PRM, something like that. If somebody recognizes that back stamp, say something in the comments. I don't know what that is, but it sure is beautiful. So this is all of her kind of floral Limoges Prussia type collection. So these were some additional really beautiful floral pieces that she had. This to me looks like a biscuit jar. So this is the cover. It's got some really pretty designs on it. And this is the jar itself. It's really fine bone china. This is actually, feels like this is very old. I'm assuming that this is. This has no back stamp on it. But it's a very beautiful Victorian styled biscuit jar, I would say. With that typical green, green and rose color. It is quite beautiful. She has this serving bowl with a really delicate floral design on it, pink and blue, and there's one little tiny flower in the center. Let's see what this back stamp is. This is Haviland, France, Limoges. Wow, what a really pretty footed bottom this one has. So that's a really gorgeous piece. And then she's got this little set here. This looks like Limoges as well. Yep. And it's got a matching dish with it. I'm not quite sure what this was used for, but it's a really pretty, maybe it was for, some kind of compote, some kind of sauce. I forgot to include in a Limoges section, she also had these beautiful candlesticks. So these are also Haviland, France, Limoges, France. So these are really pretty. They're kind of a bluish color. They're more blue than pink, but they do definitely have pink flowers on them with a blue glaze. Very Bridgerton. That's what this whole thing reminds me of, is like Bridgerton right here. It's beautiful. I love it. So she also consigned with me some pieces of brown transferware as well. So nothing as a complete set, really. These were all just bits and bobs, but you know, all together they look very pretty. So she had 2 of these plates. And these are like a reddish brown transferware. They're not that flat brown. They're this beautiful reddish brown color. And this is, looks like Gloucester. Maybe that was a made in England. Looks like those were probably made in England. So she had 2 of those. And to match those 2, she had the salad plates, the smaller salad plate. Yeah, that's the same back stamp. Something Gloucester. So these are really pretty. And to match that, she had this platter. So this goes with it as well. It looks like it's the same pattern. So the 2 dinner plates, the 2 salad plates, and then this really large platter. Again, it's that reddish brown color, and it has this back stamp on it that says Gloucester as well. So this all went together. It's a really pretty, that's a really heavy platter as well. These bowls are pretty. They're not the same, but they're not the same maker, but they're the same reddish brown. So she had this one bowl, and that's the back stamp on that. So it's definitely made in England. And then she had 2 of these bowls. So these 2 bowls match, but just each other. And this is less of a reddish brown. These are more of the brown that we're used to seeing. And there's the back stamp on that. It's Johnson Brothers, it looks like. Then she had this gravy. So beautiful. And this gravy matches this covered dish right there, which I will show you in a second. And there's the back stamp on that one. So made in England, porcelain. Wow, that's a fancy back stamp with all the ship there and everything. Very fancy. Looks like ironstone, actually. That's really pretty. And then she had just a couple of small plates. This one is Harvest. What's the name? That's the back stamp on that one. And this one's really pretty. That's really pretty. There's the back stamp on that one. Wow, that's a beautiful back stamp too. Some of these back stamps are really artistic. And then she had this one. It's cute, a girl carrying like a harvest, and there's the back stamp on that one. Cute little plate. So she had 3 covered dishes that were these brown transferware type pieces. So there's the top on that one. And let's look to see. Oh, wow, this is beautiful. Very beautiful. Here's the back stamp on that. Made in England. Wow, it's really pretty. It's a really pretty piece. I love the brown transferware, especially for fall. Okay, now this is taped together, so I'm not going to mess with it, but you can get a really good idea. This is so beautiful. It's going to have the same back stamp as that gravy boat because it's the same pattern, so I won't try to turn it over for that. But it matches this piece right here. So these are the same pattern, same back stamp. So like your potatoes and gravy set, I guess. And this one, ooh, this one I love. This is so beautiful. This is really beautiful. I love the design on this one. Very ornate. Very ornate. This is also taped. Ooh, sorry. Show you the side of it. Wow, that handle is so pretty. Wow, that's something else. All right, so the back stamp on this is more of a raised relief, like part of the, it's not stamped on, it's like part of the mold. So I can't really tell what that says or what it is, but I'm gonna assume it's something nice because the piece itself is quite lovely, as you can see. And she had a couple of cups and saucers as well. This was the prettiest one, but she only had one. So this was called gold fruit, and it has the matching saucer. Just says gold fruit on it as well. So that was the brown transfer side of her collection. Well, I hope you guys really enjoyed going through this beautiful collection with me. I enjoyed going through each piece with you. I cannot wait to wrap this all up and bring it to my store and have it all out for sale for some lucky shoppers that collect Limoges or love brown transferware or just anything beautiful, pretty, and elegant. And yeah, so we'll have this in our store hopefully next week. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed looking at it. It was quite the treat.